This conference will now be recorded.
Yep. So, welcome back actually. So, before we move on to the upcoming topics, just wanted to check with you like whether you were able to install install the Visual Studio Code and any issues were there. Okay.
No problems for
So,
me.
yes done. Okay, okay. Fine then. Yeah. Thanks for the confirmation and in case anything do let me know. So, let me share my screen and let's start. Yep. I hope my screen is visible. If it is not visible, kindly let me know. Okay, so yesterday we have seen just a small recap. Yesterday we have seen the different ways how we can run the JavaScript code actually. So that is about your JavaScript, how effectively you can run it up. So today we will check about like the in-depth coding part. So this is how we used to run it up. Sorry. So the first way that we saw it is like yesterday, just a small recap, like Visual Studio, you need to download it. You need to go to your extensions, download the plugin called CodeRunner, CodeRunner over here, and you can use it up simple way. If not, you need to write a HTML and you need to write your scripts inside, and then you need to run this particular HTML, okay, or open this HTML, okay. So that is one thing. Another one is like you can write how we did it over here as an external code, but you need to write it as a function. Okay, that we saw it like this. And one more main thing that we saw, like if you're writing it as a function, or like say you're writing it as HTML code and you need to project something out, you need to have an alert. So alert is nothing but it's just a pop-up, JavaScript pop-up that is available. Okay. So these are the three different things that we have seen. So now let's jump into like say what is the core part of your JavaScript. Okay. So these are the normal things that you need to know, like how to comment it. You can use your double slash to comment or slash stars coding if you want to comment multiple lines. Slash star code slash sorry star slash. So you can comment it out like how we did it yesterday, right? Let me quickly show you. If you want to comment one line, you can put a double slash, and if you want to comment more than one line, so basically slash star and star slash. So this is how you can do about. Or sometimes like people also highlight it and press control and question mark button. It comments everything. Okay, so this way also you can do it up. And coming to the data type part of it, like uh, here is the interesting topic actually. So similar to other programming languages, JavaScript doesn't have any segregations inside your data types. So there are three different ways that you can represent your data type actually. One is like var, let, and const. Okay, so simple thing. Let me write it down in a notepad actually. So there are three different ways you can denote it. One is like var, let, and const. Okay, to denote it. So like in other programming languages, you don't have a string, you don't have a integer, int, or boolean. You don't have that segregations over here. So all these segregations will be accommodated within these three items. So how to represent it is like, say, a string can be represented within a double quotes or single quotes. Again, here also there is no differentiation like a character or a complete word. It doesn't have that differentiation. Okay, and whatever it is, you can mention it inside. Like for example, you can put var name is equal to double quotes JavaScript. Similarly, you can also have the same thing as within single quotes as well. That should work. Okay. So it has the segregation like string, number, and boolean, but in the naked eyes you don't need to mention it explicitly as a string or a number or a boolean. Just a var, let, and const should be fine. Okay, so let's see how to represent it out. Let's close these things and okay, so let's have it over here. So let me save this file. So in case if I'm going fast, do let me know. Okay, there is one question. I'm not able to run program and VS Code getting error. Can you try to save it and run? Is it fine?
Yes, I saved the program, but getting error, not run properly. Yesterday
Oh,
code. Can you
okay.
share
Is
my
it
screen?
okay? Is it okay at the last 5 minutes? Can we check it? Is it fine?
Sure.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, can I share a screenshot also? Is there any
Yeah, you
functionality?
can screenshot. I'm not sure in Google Meetings. Maybe can you WhatsApp it?
Okay, sure. WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp. Yeah, that's better. Yes. Okay. Yep. I don't see any error in the screenshot. So can you just give me a pointer?
Actually, I did not get any result.
Okay. So HTML you won't get a result. You need to open it in a Chrome browser. So wherever you have placed your HTML file. So the first thing that I can see, you marked your HTML demo.txt, change it to HTML, the extension, and open it inside a browser. So that is first thing. And when you try to run it up, the test file.js, you can see the result at the output, which is 3.
Yes, but I did not get three result when I run .js file.
Yeah, I think A plus B, A is 1 and B is 2. So the result should be 3. So what is expected? I'm not. Can you be a little more elaborated?
Mm, actually, A is equal to 1 or B is equal to 2, then var result is equal to A plus B, console.log result, then run this program.
Mhm.
So checking output section, so there is no result, only some errors.
Okay, we'll post this at the last. Yeah, no problem. You share me your screen. We'll check it up. No issues. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so let's see it out over here. What is var let and const will do. So var of a is equal to 2. I can have it like this, or var of name is equal to single quotes. Maybe I can give it as a JavaScript, or I can have it as a var of topic, which is equal to single quotes Cypress. Var of data is equal to, I can give it as a true. So if you want to print out this one, so I can give it as a console dot log of a again as a name. No, okay. So it's a function. Name is a function. So let me put it as like say data topic, something like that. And again, let's have this as your topic. And again, let's have this as your data. So when I try to run this one script, so as you can see it over here, save it, run it, you get your result. So save it, and if you want to clear the console, just clear it over here and run it, you get your output. But what type of output I'm getting, how to realize that one? So whether this is a number, this is a string, this is a string, this is a boolean. So usually what we do it is like in JavaScript we have a option called type of. Okay, so let me put it for everything. Type of. Okay, something like this. Okay, so what does this type of will do? So any guesses actually what this type of will do?
You print the data type of the measure.
Exactly, it just prints the data type of the particular value. So if I run it, you can see it over here. 2 means it's just trying to print 2, and what is the data type? It's a number. And similarly for JavaScript it's a string, and again Cypress it's a string, and type is a boolean. Okay, so this is how it represents.
Can you
Okay,
please tell me how to configure character?
uh, character, yeah. So if you do a C or if you do a J over here, so both will be taken like that in the same way. It's all a string, no characters available. Yeah. So there is no segregation of something called a character. It's just a string, simple. So they maintain only as a string and as a number or as a boolean. Okay, and there are two more items in your data types, which we call it as undefined, which we'll be seeing in a hoisting concept. Okay, and there is a null option. Okay, so null means, as you know, empty, no value, nothing will be there. For example, I can put something over here as null, paste it. Let me give it as a B, clear it. You can see it's printing null, and type of it's just an object. Okay, and there is also one more thing, not a number. Okay, sometimes what happens is like this, not a number. NaN will come out whenever you try to represent a number, but instead of number you get other results, then we call it as a nan. Okay, so nan also, like, I can tell it's a type of data type, but basically it's an error, I would say. Okay, let me show you an example for this one. uh, just simple as it is, what you can do, you can give var of c is equal to n nan, as you saw it, right? It will be coming like this. Okay, so this usually tells, like, say it was expecting a number, but when it didn't have a number, this result will be populated. Okay, so let's see the type of it. What is it a nan is about? Clear it, run it, number. Okay, so null is an object, nan is a number. Okay, so this is the different ways, and as usual way, like, mostly all the JavaScript, wherever the JavaScript is available, so two things will be, like, say, non-primitive. So one is non-primitive in the sense it's going to be a collection of data. So when I say collection of data, anything can be available inside it. So two things will be as a non-primitive, which we call it as an object, and an array. So how to represent it is, like, say, same way, where. So it's not like other programming languages, you don't need to specifically mention anything. So just I'll give, like, say, no need to mention array to represent array. It's not like that. It's a user defined name. Anything you can have. Array data equal to, then you can pull in the data. You can assign the data like 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, and I can also have a boolean. I can also have some string. I can also have some characters, anything. So it's not like in other programming languages. Array is only for a particular group of data, particular set of data. Here inside a JavaScript, array is used to accommodate everything within itself. Okay, so as you see it now, it didn't throw me any errors. So let's try to print it and see what happens. Okay, so let me clear it. Sorry, I need to save it. So now you saw, right? It's just printing it directly. So this is what we call it as a array. So array in JavaScript is quite different from the array in the other programming languages. So this is a classic example for it. Okay, just a minute. And just to let you know, we'll also see this topic in the upcoming session, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, like how different methods are available inside an array. There is a wide range of methods available inside your array. So we'll be checking on that to manipulate the data, to copy within the data and other things. Since it's an introductory one, we'll just have a limit towards it for now, and then we'll continue with the array concept. Okay. And what about the object? Object is also something even inside a where you can represent it. So where I can have it as an object data, and inside in it I can mention it. Again, inside in it, it needs to be something like a key value pair. Okay. So I know most of you would be aware of key value pair. Can someone quickly tell what is a key value pair?
Dictionary.
Sorry.
Dictionary consists of equivalent.
Yes, kind of a dictionary. Those who don't know, like say, are new to programming languages, you can tell, like say, an object is nothing but it needs to have a reference for it and the value for it. For example, I can have it as a name over here is equal to, I can maybe name, I can't use it, it's a deprecated one. I can use something like manufacturer is equal to, I can keep it like say double quotes Apple. Again, this can accept anything actually. I can
I
give the
feel your
date.
voice is very slow. I feel your
How
voice
about
is,
how
yeah,
about
now
now?
it's okay. Now
Yeah,
it's okay. Now it's okay.
yeah, yeah. So date is going to be something like say 12 March, something like this. And also it can have something like say unit. So I can give some numbers over here, and I can give like say Wi-Fi, whether it's true or false, anything I can represent it. So again, to represent it, same way console.log, I just mention it over here, object data. So again, there is a lot of implication for object data, but just I'm giving you an introduction to you. What are the data types available? Okay. Okay. Data is not allowed. Okay. Let's put it inside a double quotes. Then it should be fine for now. Okay. Yes. This is how you get it. So your name and value pair, usually we call it as your object data. Okay. Or objects. This is how an object is represented. How to initialize an object or how to retrieve an object. So basically we'll be seeing it, okay, in the upcoming session. But this is just an introduction to you. What are the different types of data types available in JavaScript and which we use the most. So these two items are using the most of it in your JavaScript. Okay, so any doubt here so far? Okay, I hope you are clear. So let's jump into the next topic. So we saw about three variables, var, let, and const. So let's see the difference. Okay, in a new page. So
One
you
doubt is
all
there.
have, yes, yes, please.
The array which you have taken, right? You are printing it in on console, right? The data from the array list you are directly printing out on the console. So like how
Yes.
we can store it in a variable, or like after taking the data from the array list, how can I store it to another variable?
That means like you want to take the first data and store it on another
No,
data,
this
or
all
like say,
datas are there. This
uh,
all datas are there in the array list, right? I want to take
mm,
it and store it to like uh, another variable so that I can use it.
just simple like this. That's it. You can use it like this. So if you try to print this one over here, and the same way you can print it over here, this should work. Yeah. This should work. But if you want the individual data, as you know, array is by index value, it starts with 0. So I can take individual data over here, like say 4 if I give.
Okay, understood. Understood.
Yeah. So was this your expectation?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Light,
Got it.
light.
Yeah, yeah, Ji, got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to the next one actually. So scope in the sense like say we saw like say three items where, let and const. So let's see what is the difference why we have these three items. So visibly when you see where and let will be the same thing. Okay. But when the concept of hoisting comes, there the difference between where and let will come. Okay. For example, let me put where of a is equal to 10. Okay. And we have console.log of a. And same thing if I do a let b is equal to 10 or like say 20, and I can use this as for your b. But when you do a reassignment, let's do a reassignment. C is equal to a. C is equal to a, and then I'm trying to print it. See what happens. And same way over here, d is equal to b, and I'm trying to print out d. So any cases will this work actually? So any cases like will both item work or one will work and one will not work? Okay, let's see, no problem. So both will work. We don't have any issues because where and let can be reassigned. And again, for reassignment, you can ask me in the C, you didn't put anything like where or let. Then what is going to be the default? So the default one will be the where. So in JavaScript, you don't need to represent it a variable that's going to be reassigned as a var or let explicitly. Just you mention the variable and reassign it, it should work fine. Okay, so that is one catch. Okay, so I hope most of you didn't catch this one. So if you have catched, that's really a thumbs up for you. But if you didn't, just be more cautious. Okay, so even though we did not mention var or let in a variable reassignment, it will take it as var. Simple as it is. Okay, it's applicable for your let as well. Okay, it will be again d will be again a var. But let's see one more complex thing. If we want to have a const, e is equal to maybe a data like say 30 or something. Okay, and when I try to print it out, and then when I try to reassign it, like say f is equal to e, and when I try to put this one, so any guess will this show an error or output? This one. So any guesses? Will it give us an output or will it throw an error? Okay, no
I
problem.
think it won't
Basically,
throw. It won't throw. I think.
thanks for speaking out, but it will throw an error. So that's the uniqueness of your const. So basically, const means constant. That means it cannot be changed. So when I run this one in the 18th line, it will throw me an error. So let me run this one. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I need to present as aware. Hmm. Sorry. It will assign it as aware. It will not throw an error. But when you try to change it, right? For example, reassign e value. Okay. So here it should throw an error. Okay. Is equal to 200 or 300. And then you try to print it out over here as a E. So now it will throw an error or yes, no, maybe again. So will it throw an error at 18th line or 20th line? Okay, let's check it up. It will throw an error at your 20th line over here. Assignment to a const variable. But if you do the same thing over here as for your let b is equal to 200 and try to print the b value. Okay, just to compare, I'm putting these things. Okay, and over here, if I change a to 100 to give, sorry, a, okay, saving it, clearing it, running it. So you can see 100, 200, but 300 will show you an error. But apologies, my, sorry, this reassignment will work as it is because we are just reassigning it, right? It will work. But when you try to change the value of the const variable, then it will throw you an error, throwing an error assignment of const variable. Okay, so is it clear what is the difference between var, let and const? Any doubt over here? Because this is an core part of it, how you initialize your values.
Hi, sorry for interrupting. Can you
Yeah,
please repeat let?
yeah, sure. Just a moment. Sorry, you wanted let, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes, let to listen.
Okay. So let b is equal to 20. I'm assigning it over here. B value as 20. I'm trying to print it. And then I do a reassignment over here. So when I do a reassignment, it will not throw any issues actually. And the same way, if I try to change the value of b, okay, b itself. So initially I assigned the value of b as 20. Now I'm reassigning the value of b as 200. So that means this is like swapping the value, but whereas here I'm reassigning the value of b itself. So going forward, b will not hold the value of 20, it will hold the value of 200. Okay, so when it holds the 200, so that means I'm trying to reassign it to a value 200, which will not throw me an error in let. Like say, let me comment out all these things here as well. Okay, and I will save it and I will clear it. And when I run it, so 20 for this one will be a 20, the first 20. This will be for your second 20, and B will be for your 200. So there won't be any issues in reassignment or reinitialization of your values. Okay, so is it clear?
Yes, which leads to another doubt. Uh,
Ah,
what is the difference between var and let then? Var also allows reassignment. I guess, right?
Mm. Yes. So where and let, what is the difference is like say, so the difference will lie, maybe we'll see that as an in-depth concept, but since you brought the topic, so let me give you one more example. How does a where and let will differentiate? Okay. For example, okay, console.log of, let me put it like say, data. Okay, I give where data is equal to 100. Okay, so let me comment all these things out. Okay, the same thing, same logic. Let's maybe let's have it as a data one, and also data two. But instead of where, let me make it as a let. Okay, so now let's see what happens. This is where the difference between where and let comes into picture. So when I clear it and when I run it, you can see this output will be undefined. But whereas here throws a error. This is the difference. Got it? Your where is much more flexible than your let. That means like where will not throw you an error or exception when the data that
Oh,
is being passed is initialized. But whereas a let, the value needs to be initialized and then only it can be used.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, there was one more person. Please let me know. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Was there any more doubts? We'll see this more in depth actually. Don't worry about it. Yeah. But just to give you an overview, what is the difference? There is only like a small difference, not a huge one, I would say. Okay. So, okay, so maybe let's stop the session here for a minute and let's do some doubts and clarifications. Okay, so today we are much more clear with what variable data type we need to use and what are the data types that we can use it in JavaScript. And I think this should be sufficient. And going further will be a little faster. Okay, so but up to the understandable speed only. But if it is more faster, just do let me know. And over to Rahul. Can you share your screen?
Yeah, sure.
I'm Yeah, I made you a presenter.
Yes.
Okay. Test file is not defined.
Yes, this is a JS file.
Okay. Hmm. Can you clear it actually? Beside the lock, can you clear it? Inside the console. Yeah. Can you just try to save it and run it again? Yeah. So I think now it's working fine. So this is the result 3. So maybe previously it was something different. Yeah. For the next one alone, just don't use a txt extension. The extension should be a .html. So what you can do it is like go to the path where you have saved it.
rename. There is an you
Yes.
can
Copy path. Copy path. Copy
copy
path.
path. Okay.
Yeah. And Windows R, Windows symbol and R symbol. Yeah. Paste the path. It's already copied. Yeah. Control V. Yeah. Now remove that HTML demo.txt and go to the path.
Mhm.
No. Remove that HTML demo.txt because we need to rename it, right? Yeah. Now click OK. Yeah. So now can you maximize it? And first item, can you right click on the first item? Oh, no. Inside the folder. Inside the folder.
Sorry.
Folder. Yeah. Yeah. Right click the first item and the properties.
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 Rename.
Yeah. Yeah. Properties. Rename. Yeah. Rename. Also, it's fine. Yeah. Give it .html. Yes. Can you close it and reopen it? Yeah. It will be over there. Okay. Still it didn't change. Okay. Can you go to properties again? In the folder, right click the properties. Change. There is a open with option. Uh, Open
Change.
with change. Yes. Okay.
Not notepad.
Not notepad. Actually, it is not allowing you to change the extension. Okay. So what you do? Can you close everything? No problem. Go to Visual Studio Code. Copy this content inside head, body, everything is there, right? Control C, entire content. Control C, and then can you just double click beside it? Yeah. Yeah. Double click over there. Yeah. Uh, ah. Now paste it. Just Control V. That's it. And now Control Save. Control S. Now the extension. Give it as a .html. Any name. Yes.
Is
Save
it
it.
okay?
Yeah. Save it. Yes. So there is some issue. Head, body. Okay. You forgot the HTML. So what you do are that before the head, just give HTML, open tag HTML. Yeah. Yes. At the bottom, close tag HTML. Yeah. Give a slash before H. In line number 13. Yeah. Before H. Slash. Yeah. Save it. And also you forgot the script closing. So before the body, before the slash body, right? Line number 10. Line number 10. After line number 10, just give an enter. Uh, Angle braces slash script. Yes. Close the angle braces. Yes. Now result is available, right? You need to give it as a plus before it, appended by a plus. It throws an error in the result. Line number 10. Line number 10.
Alert. What?
Yeah, result red line is always an error. So give a plus symbol before that. before the result.
before the echo plus.
Yes, that's it. Now save it. Go to the file where you have saved, the folder where you. No. Don't run it. It will not run. Only .js files will run. You need to go to the folder. Yeah. Right click that particular file. Open as a any browser. Yeah. By default, I think it in Firefox. Yeah. Just open it. Yeah. Now you get the message 3. Yeah. Yes.
This one misses.
Yes. Plus of result. Yeah. This is how it
Can I delete?
works. Yeah. You can delete that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes. Yes.
See, like I have one doubt, not the topic which you are teaching actually.
Ah.
I have one doubt that in Selenium, right? So in Selenium, when we are navigating to some categories, so basically we will be using the find elements, and we'll be basically storing it in the list. Okay. After that, we'll
Mhm.
basically use the like a for loop, and basically we can, using the indexing, we can basically click on the respective categories one by one. Okay.
Exactly.
uh,
Yeah.
so so basically when we coming to JS, so here what we will do actually, um, here I have tried it. Basically I have basically taken the cy.get. I have taken the uh, that
Mhm. Mhm.
CSS code. After that I have used dot each, and I have basically using the el index and list in that. Okay. And
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
uh,
Yes.
uh, so now basically after doing this, so now how to click on that actually one by one. So one thing I have done is that
Mm.
I have used the I have basically, for my actual and expected, for my expected thing, I have basically created a where data, and basically the array list I have created the
Mhm.
respective makeup, shoes, all those things, all those names I have already added in the array. Now I want to click on that one by one. Any idea what to do?
Yes. So what you can do it is like say you can try something like this. So here the motive is like say depending upon the label that you want to click it. Correct, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay. The simple thing that what you can do it is like say
Actually, for one day I am fully sitting in this. Result is not coming. One day
no,
wasted.
it's a small one actually. So here if you see this is the checkbox actually. So maybe let me show it you really quick. Okay, you saw this one, right? Checkbox, 3 checkboxes. Just what I
Yeah.
did is like I took a common XPath for all these 3 checkboxes,
Okay.
and then I did the same way as you did each
Okay.
XYZ. It's like a list. First
Okay.
thing is like an array, and then the index
Okay.
value, and then the collection. So what I
Yeah. Yeah.
did is like say here I just mentioned like say index, which is not mandatory for you now. We can comment this one out. And then what I did is like I just give a wrap xyz dot check. That's it.
Oh, okay. This is enough. Okay.
So yeah, this is enough. It will click all the check boxes. So let
Okay.
me run through this and show it to you. Save it.
Can you share this? Can you run this? Can you share
Sure,
this code?
sure.
Uh,
Yeah, sure. Maybe first I'll run. I'll double check
yeah.
it whether it works. It should work, but
Yeah.
just
Okay.
a double check. Yeah. Demo checkbox.
Actually, because of this JS unsynchronization, I feel Java very,
Asynchronous.
yeah, async. Because of this, I feel Java is very good.
Yeah.
This,
This is a small, like say, I would say like little thing. Like you can see now, it has ticked all the checkboxes.
Exactly. Okay.
But
I will try.
this is like more of a less coding. I don't think
So
so.
yeah,
Uh,
uh,
in Java, it will be of more coding, right? So
yeah,
here I didn't
exactly,
mention
exactly.
any index, nothing. So that's the
Yeah,
advantage.
exactly. And we have to be good in CSS also, right? For this.
CSS selector, yes, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. We have some dedicated locator sessions, actually 2 to 3 days. So we'll
Okay,
cover the
okay.
end-to-end of CSS and XPath. XPath is also feasible in
Mm-hmm.
Cypress, but with a plugin. We need to install a plugin.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Yeah,
Fine, bro. Okay. Actually,
yeah,
we'll see in the future. But I was studying from my own also,
yeah.
so
That's great.
it's a bit confusing also this compared to Java. This because of
Yeah,
this async they
async.
are using then and all those things, AS and all those things, right? So
Yes.
this like, okay. Let's see when you teach, right? It will be easy for me. I will
Yeah,
hope
sure,
so.
sure, sure. Yeah, sure.
Thanks,
So
bro.
this is
Thanks,
the
bro.
script. Maybe for now you can just try it out.
Thanks. Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so any doubts so far till now?
Can you please
So
share PDF file?
yeah, yes, please. Sorry. Uh, yes, please. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yes. Can you please share PDF file? This, uh,
Yeah, sure. So what I will do, actually, I forgot to convey it. So what I will do, so I have a Git repo available for these items. So I'll share this repo. So all our PPTs, everything is available over here. So just you can try to download it up. So our PPT will be as a PDF file, as a PPT file as well. Same with the Cypress automation. The first day we saw it, yesterday we saw it, right? So just you can download it. You can go to the code and you can download the zip file. So this should be fine. Yeah. So this is like accessible everywhere. So wherever you want, you can just download it up. Yeah.
how to access because I don't have access to
Oh,
the
no need. Just maybe can you try to access this link from your browser
okay
and
fine.
go, yeah, go to the code and download zip. That's it. Just you can confirm it right away.
Have you shared
Yeah. Oh,
link?
okay. I'll share it in WhatsApp. Yes, sure. Yeah, shared it.
Okay, I may have to access.
You can access it, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Just go to
Thank
the
you.
code and download it. Download the zip file, extract the zip file, and you can use it up. Yeah.
Okay, go to code. Fine.
Yeah.
Download zip.
Download zip. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, downloaded successfully.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So, any other doubts? We can clarify it. If not, we can call it for a day. And apologies again for the delay in starting. Just got stuck with the login, so it took some time. So I'll make sure next time it doesn't happen. Yeah. And thanks for your patience as well. And if no doubts, have a great evening and let's meet up again
Thanks.
tomorrow.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bye.
Thank
tomorrow
you.
is
Thank you.
Saturday classes.
Yeah. Tomorrow the same time. 10 to 11. Yeah.
Okay, Saturday, Sunday.
Sorry.
Saturday or Sunday.
Tomorrow is Friday, right? Yeah. Till Friday we have, and then Saturday, Sunday we have an off, and then we
Okay.
again have it as a Monday. Yeah. So 5 days. Yep. Okay. Thank you all. Have a great evening and hope to see you tomorrow. Yeah.